Hi everyone, I am really happy to bring you this video showing you Milani's brand new launch of their Cheek Kiss Cream Blushes. So these are just available on Milani's website and they should roll out onto places like Ulta very soon. I will put a link in the description box for where you can find these right now to purchase them. That will be in the description box, as well as a link to Rakuten. If you are not already part of Rakuten, I encourage you to do so. You may as well get cash back on any order that you place when you are shopping online. So if you want to see these swatched, you can see the detailed color and texture. I will also apply all of the shades to my cheeks and I will apply them to my lips. So all of those things will be available to you in this video. Keep watching. Make sure to subscribe to the channel and you can follow Allura Beauty over on Instagram. The latest video was for October's What's New in Beauty and PR unboxing video, and in those videos, I've turned them into monthly giveaways too. So if you want to enter to win a bunch of really cool makeup, skincare, etc., then make sure you go watch that video, follow the rules, and enter. I'll link that video for you in the upper right-hand corner. And let's go ahead and dive into looking at Milani's new Cheek Kiss Cream Blushes. So there are 4 shades that they've released in this new formula. Each of them retails for $8.99 on Milani's website. That may change just a little bit depending on which retailer you end up purchasing these from. Milani was so kind to send these to me, so they are provided by Milani, but otherwise this is not a sponsored video. And part of the reason I'm really excited about these in particular is because I did a full review on Milani's Cheek Kiss Liquid blushes. I'll link that in the upper right-hand corner for you to check out if you never saw that video. I think that liquid and cream blush formulations, those are the most difficult out of all the possible blush formulas to do really well. And Milani did a great job on their liquid blushes. So again, if that's a type of formula you're interested in, go check out that video for swatches of all the colors they have available. So because they did such a good job on that formula, I am excited to see if they continue to do a great job with the formula for these cream blushes. Oh, and on that note, last shout out will be to encourage you to watch the Milani Halloween collection video. I'll also link that in the upper right hand corner because once again, they have a great collection of products at pretty affordable prices. All right, so for these cream blushes, it says, "Sheer Joy. Cheek Kiss Cream Blush blends seamlessly for a natural, flushed from within glow. Lightweight, buildable, and never greasy, this multitasking cheek and lip balm to gel cream formula melts onto skin for an always luminous wash of color. Infused with skin-loving pomegranate, watermelon, and rose extracts, plus antioxidants vitamin A, C, and E to hydrate and brighten. Spherical powders blur imperfections to enhance the appearance of skin. And you can apply these with your fingers, with a brush, or with a beauty blender." Apparently these are made in Korea, which I think is really interesting. These products are vegan and cruelty-free. So these come in clear plastic compacts that snap open and shut. For the price, you will receive 0.21 ounces or 6 grams of product. This shade here is 110 Nude Kiss, 120 Coral Crush, 130 Blushing Berry, and 140 Merlot Moment. All right, so first I'm gonna do heavy finger swatches for you, then I'll blend those out so you can get a more realistic view of the color applied to the cheeks. I will then apply them to my cheeks and then apply them to my lips. So this is 110 Nude Kiss. And this is described as a mauve nude. 120 Coral Crush, described as a bright coral. 130 Blushing Berry, described as a warm berry. And 140 Merlot Moment, described as a wine color. Okay, I accidentally smudged this a little bit, but basically those are your covers when heavily applied. Let's go ahead and blend out Nude Kiss. Next, Coral Crush. Blushing Berry. These definitely have a gel texture to them as opposed to a traditional cream feel. and Merlot Moment. Okay, so there are your 4 shades with just 1 layer applied. They all seem to blend out pretty nicely, and they maintain a pretty smooth layer of color there. Let's go ahead and see how they build up. So we're layering up Nude Kiss, Coral Crush, Blushing Berry, and Merlot Moment. It's hard to do these swatches with my pinky here. Okay, I had to change the angle. Okay, so there are your 4 shades with built up layers. You definitely see a intensification of the colors, and they seem to layer really nicely. Sometimes when you try to layer formulas like this, they get really streaky, but these seem to stay pretty smooth on the skin. I'm gonna do a swipe test on camera so that we can see if there's any sort of staining that you get behind, because my fingers definitely seem to stain a little bit. Not too much staining on there. So here you will see me apply each of these shades, 1 to each cheek, and the first way that I applied them was with my fingers for the first layer. They seem to blend out pretty nicely. I didn't have any sort of major issues with them being patchy or with them lifting off as I was trying to blend them in. And then I would move on to applying a second layer and building the color up with a duo fibered brush, which I think is probably my favorite way to apply cream and liquid blushes. And hopefully you can see in the footage that these do layer very nicely to intensify the color, and I don't have any sort of major issues with blending them out or building them up. That is a pitfall with many cream and liquid blush formulas where they lift the lower layer or they start to become really patchy. And these seem to blend out really smoothly. I think the only exception would be with the last color when you see that one. It is the deepest color, so I guess it maybe shows any sort of patchiness a little bit more, at least compared to my skin. But overall, I think this is a great formula. It does have a super lightweight gel texture to it, and it does look very kind of luminous and kind of plump and youthful on the skin. It has that finish that isn't shimmery or glowy necessarily, but there is sort of this luminescence that it has, a natural luminescence without any sort of shimmer. And personally, I think my favorite color on the cheeks was Blushing Berry. Then I also applied each of the shades to the lips, and they applied fairly easily, and I definitely think that this is a dual purpose product that you could take with you. I don't think they would be super long wearing, although I did notice that there is a bit of a staining effect when you apply these on the lips, so that is an added bonus to the formula. They're pretty slick and slippery on the surface, and the color is semi-sheer, but definitely noticeable on the lips. So those are my overall thoughts on Milani's brand new cream blushers. Let me know in the comment section below which of the 4 shades you liked the most, what you think about the formula, if you are excited to pick these up and try them yourselves, or any other thoughts that you have. I hope this video was helpful to you if you noticed that these had just launched and were curious to pick up 1 or 2 of them. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, thank you so much for taking the time to watch, and I'll see you in the next video.